of today on a Tuesday morning. It's the 12th day of June, 2007. And we got a lot of people here smiling, even though I'm sure it's sometime in their lives they've all had to get over a broken heart. Not easy. We're listening to the Neil Sedaka song that deals with that, and we're doing it for a reason. We'll explain in just a second.
I know, we've all been there. You know, you want to stay in bed with the sheets over your head and a gallon of Haagen-Dazs just in easy reach, and
tissue,
and a dozen Krispy Kremes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But let's continue talking about a broken heart.
That's right, yeah. But we're going to show you how you can get over him, get yourself a makeover, and have one heck of a party at the same time.
Rock those Krispy Kremes. Also, coming up,
we are going to talk to someone I know. Parents and kids are going to love this. Maria from Sesame Street, a resident there, I think, of something like 35 years.
This weather. Now, when it comes to matters of the heart, as the song says, breaking up is hard to do. But with a little help from the pros to fix things up on the outside and some help to fix you up on the inside, you can survive. Jennifer and Brad did it. So did McCartney and Mills. Breaking up can be ugly.
breaking up.
It was a horrendous, horrible, knockdown, drag-out breakup. I cursed the day I met him.
Teresa Fontana broke up with her boyfriend after 3 years together. But with help from a new book called It's a Breakup, Not a Breakdown, she's getting over that failed relationship.
So I think it's really important for anyone going through a breakup to do some form of a makeover.
So Teresa went to Kathleen Argiro for a designer outfit.
Wow, that's beautiful too.
Outstanding.
Got a new do from hairstylist Stacy Lynn. And with makeup by Eve Pearl, she was ready to find a new man.
I feel great about myself, a blind date or two, and just feeling really fabulous about the goddess that I am.
Megan Asha left her job in New York and relocated to L.A. to be with her boyfriend.
I thought this was the guy that was going to be the one.
But he wasn't.
I found him with somebody else, in the flesh, like a bad episode of Cheaters.
Oh, this is perfect for her. Oh, yes.
So after a couple of rough months, Megan moved back home and threw herself a move-in party.
We're moving on, girls.
To celebrate the fact that I'm no longer going to be with a slime ball.
You're not going to get through it without your friends. They're the ones who are going to help you get back out into the world and start dating again.
I just want to focus on that there's somebody out there for me that is amazing, that I deserve just as much as they deserve me. You make a little bit of a mistake, you can come and commiserate, but then let's all move on and feel fabulous.
Clinical psychologist Jeff Gardier is here, along with author Lisa Stedman, for more on how to survive a breakup. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Al.
Okay, Lisa, let's start with you. Now,
yes.
you had this breakup, and in a way, something good came out of it because you wrote this book.
Something amazing came out of it, absolutely.
But yet, it was a pretty rough road, right?
It was tough. It was tough, but along the way, I realized I committed some cardinal breakup sins. So that's what I'm trying to teach other people not to do. I tried to stay in contact with the ex. I tried to be friends. We tried to nurture each other through the breakup, and that was such a big mistake. So chapter 1 of my book is all about creating new boundaries with the ex in case you have to stay in contact with him.
So Jeff, this is not unusual what Lisa went through. A lot of people try these steps, right?
A lot of people do try to stay together. They try to, even after the breakup, come back together again, and those would be, some cardinal sins.
Yes.
But we learn as we go along that we really can do better in our relationships.
And one of the things you say, Lisa, is say get a makeover.
Absolutely. When you go through a breakup, you're going to feel pretty bad about yourself because you're going to feel rejected, whether you did the breaking up or whether someone broke up with you.
Low self-esteem.
Low self-esteem. You're going to feel ugly. You're going to feel fat. You're going to do all the things that women do anyway. So a makeover is the perfect way to break up and move on.
But Jeff, now that's the outside, but you got to take care of the inside so that you don't maybe make those same mistakes again, right?
Yeah, and I agree with what Lisa is doing, but I would say a very first step is to look at where you went wrong, and I think you've done some of those things.
A learning opportunity.
A learning opportunity, because a breakup can be something that can build you up. Learn what it is that you need to do better, how you can evolve from that relationship, and then I think you can really then celebrate being single again and looking for better opportunities.
And in fact, talking about celebrate, you say throw yourself a movin' party.
A moving on party.
A moving on party. Now,
yes.
how's a moving on party differ from a pity party?
Okay, well, you probably first go through the pity party, but to me, a pity party is where you cry on your couch and emotionally eat and do all that stuff. But the moving on party is what you do after that. It's what, and actually, chapter 6 of my book is all about the moving on party. Talk about it on my website, breakupchronicles.com, as well. It's all about getting your girlfriends, your woohoo crew, which I call them. They start as your boohoo crew, but as you get in moving on mode, they become your woohoo crew. And it's all about celebrating your life now that you're moving on.
So what are your thoughts on that, Jeff? Is it a good idea?
I think it's a great idea because it is about moving on, and it is about celebrating going on to the next phase of your life. One of the worst things you could do in a breakup is to stay in that place that you once were, lamenting over that. I think it's a great opportunity to learn, but I think it's a better opportunity to move forward with your life and find something that's new where you're not doing the same things that got you in hot water in the first place.
All right. Now, show of hands, who thinks Megan's going to have a hard time?
Isn't she gorgeous?
Who is the schmuck who broke up with Megan? That's all I want to know.
Gentlemen, if you are interested in dating Megan, go to my website, breakupchronicles.com, and we will hook those guys up.
Nice.
I will be a dating service for her.
Plug.
Once I get single, I'd like to meet Megan.
I know.
Not that you're planning on it.
No, not at all. Once I
Lisa Stedman, Jeff Gardier, Mrs. Gardier, still to come on today. Out in the garden, every hold this new.